Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Skulls of the Shogun. We've had some long-ass levels lately, but this one promises to be pretty interesting. As I zoom out a little bit here, yeah, we gotta be getting close to like halfway through the game. This might even be past the halfway point at this point. But this level proves to be interesting. It was hyped up by some of the NPCs as the best fight in the game. That worries me, because it could potentially, you know, shake things up. And I've been doing pretty well with the standard formula so far. So let's see if indeed, alright, well we've got some weird architecture for sure. And we've got an assload of green enemies, and that worries me. What do you mean you're gonna have help? Okay, General, your men are outclassed. My men are a bunch of cork-shucking, sopping, wet wussies. Fairly clever writing, I'll give it that. It's a little bit base, but whatever. But with a few skulls, they will become killers. They will become brother-trucking bat-ashes. Yeah, I think you could say badasses in a game like this. So we gotta, like, prevent them from getting those skulls or something? What's going on with that? Should be interesting at the very least. Defeat the enemy general is our goal here. We don't have a whole lot of units. Standard, 2 infantry, 2 cavalry, and 2 archers. They have, you know, hundreds of each. And there's a ton of skulls. So what I might want to just... Yeah, okay, I think step 1, we're going to get this fox shrine up. Actually, here's what I'm thinking. We want these salamander mines up. Let me just see if the existing cavalry... Can they eat these skulls? That's the curious part for me. If I could eat these skulls, then what we want to do is get these salamander shrines up as soon as possible, which I might be able to... 2 turns. Because then I can have the salamanders eat the skulls, use lightning storms, and just rain down death upon these guys as they come down. And I could knock people into the water as well. Okay, let's start slow here. We want to move cavalry up. We want to move cavalry up. This is, I think, the right way to do this. Just took a little forethought. No, I can't. If I could use an archer to get to that fox shrine, I'm so close. I do think we need that fox up, but it's going to take 2 turns to get to, which is annoying. But we do have 3 turns left, so let's think about this logically for a second. I think maybe we'll move archer up this way. We'll move archer up this way. Actually, first things first, can our infantry get there on turn 2? Probably. And then we'll move archer up this way. Okay. Interesting start so far. Not sure if that's the ideal path. This is going to be a weird one. That's for damn sure. Let's see what the enemies choose to do. They're going to get some salamander monks of their own. They're going to haunt some shrines. We haven't haunted any rice yet, but they're not going to be able to haunt any rice for a while either. This could be a difficult mission. I would not be surprised if this one ended up taking me multiple tries. I hope not, but that is my expectation, unfortunately. So let's... Okay, we definitely want to see if we can eat these skulls. We can eat the skulls. Okay, so we're not going to eat the skulls yet. There's actually Oni in here, which worries me a great deal. We're going to haunt this shrine, get a salamander monk. Salamander monk's going to eat the shit out of those skulls and the shit out of these skulls as well. We really need to be able to summon some lightning storms. In order to do that, of course, we are going to need to get some rice. So let's start haunting over here. This guy's not going to be able to haunt. Oh, he would have been able to haunt this one. That was foolish on my part. Let's just move him into the bushes over here then. Infantry can indeed get the fox mine up here. Or sorry, fox shrine, not fox mine. Wonder how many times I've made that mistake. We only haunted 1 rice paddy there, which is actually really unfortunate. But let's see. We're still doing okay here. Hopefully the Oni don't choose to attack us. The snipers or archers don't seem to have a shot, which is good. For now, at least. And again, as we get these salamander monks up and they eat skulls... We show, Lord. Are they going to do some attacking here? Oni will attack anybody. This is War Private, not Pretty Polly Dress-Up's Fancy Tea Party. Oh, they are going to attack. Please have the other one not attack the same dude. Shit. Alright, that's not good. In fact, that is a very bad start. How are we going to do this without getting all of our units killed? That raises an interesting question, doesn't it? Well, if we eat this skull, this salamander should not die on the first turn. Unless he gets attacked by that other cavalry, which is absolutely 100% likely. I don't know what we do now. Maybe try to protect him by putting up a spirit wall so the cavalry has to be hit rather than the salamander monk. Certainly an interesting question. There's our fox monk, who we probably want to send up relatively into the fray this time. So that he can heal our salamander monk on the next turn. Who we do want to have eat a skull, but... we don't want to have him, you know, die, so it represents an interesting kind of turn of events here. Let's just have our cavalry hide there. Can we have our salamander monk hide there as well? We can. We might as well have him attack. I don't want to attack the Oni. I would rather have him attack the infantry and just keep them at bay for now. At Michael Bay. This mission is shaping up like a colossal failure already. And the archers are going to be a pain in the ass as they get closer and are probably able to do damage to us. That infantry is somehow not. The archer, yes, managed to miss, thankfully. How about this archer? Well, managed to kill our cavalry. I forgot that he got hit by the Oni on the last turn, I guess. So I don't know what we do with our salamander monk in this situation. It seems like, you know, the enemy gets closer and closer. But if I can, maybe if I fail, the next option for me is actually just going to be, why would you haunt that? You are going to get absolutely destroyed. If I just let the enemy come to me, we are hopefully going to see them get killed. Oh, here we go. Okay, good. He attacked the salamander monk? I thought he was going to attack the cavalry. All right, come on, Oni. Oni number 2, you can do it. Thank you. Now, I need to dominate this rice so that the enemy can't generate any more units than is absolutely necessary. So I think, okay, step 1, Salamander Monk. We got to keep this dude alive, and the more skulls he eats, the better, obviously. So we'll have him just eat this skull here. He won't be able to hide in the bushes, unfortunately. He does have lightning shield, though. That's, you know, something at the very least. This cavalry still lives, so we'll just have him haunt this rice paddy right here. And that's the only resource we really have right now. So, how are we gonna do this? It's a good question, because this salamander monk, I don't want him to die, but there's not really all that much I can do about it, is there? Given the fact that, he's gonna be in such range of these enemies. You know what? I think we just back up for now. Seems crazy. Send our salamander monk back as far as he can go. Have him do some attacks on these infantry here. I'm not gonna attack the Oni, I want them to live longer if possible. And we'll just use our Fox Monk. We'll have him wait back here. With 1 move remaining, what do? Maybe we move our other infantry, like, up here? I don't even know how that's going to work, but we're going to do it for now. It's just busy work, maybe. I've turned around worse than this. Is he going to... No, he didn't awaken his general. Our cavalry is going to get attacked, but do they have more than 1 archer over there? I don't think so, so we should live. Salamander Monk took some serious damage here. Please tell me he's not going to die. He's a very important part of our tool set right now. And they are going to be able to haunt the rice without provoking that Oni, which worries me. But our salamander monks are still alive, and we can create a demon out of one of them fairly. Oh, god damn it! I definitely should have moved that guy. But the existing Oni are just going to start moving around the map, hopefully to take out the enemies. They're going to find it very difficult to destroy them. Like, the Oni are going to be very difficult for the enemy to destroy, I hope. So here's what I think we do now. We take our salamander, we eat this skull, and then we back the fuck away. This is going to turn us into a demon. We're going to learn Lightning Storm. I'm going to try to use my second move to haunt this rice paddy. That's going to heal us, give us more rice. It's very beneficial, as you can probably guess. Now, what do we have? We still have this salamander, who we should move backwards. And then we should move our Fox Monk backwards, but still have him heal our salamander, like so. Hopefully this will allow him to survive another turn. I kind of doubt it, but, you know, a man can dream. This infantry can't even get close enough. Okay, who do we have left? We have this existing cavalry, who we could move down here and have him eat a skull, and then move as far away as is humanly possible. We could also have him haunt that other shrine, of course, but I think eating this skull is important for his survival. But then we'll have him move as far away as he can into the bushes. That worked out surprisingly well. Now, I'm relying 100% on the Oni to just fuck bitches up here. Oh, that's risky, infantryman. He's gonna have a lot of health, but the demon could possibly just ruin his life. I don't think he's in range, though. Usually you, like, see eyes when the demon is in range. And the demon is gonna have a turn in a second. I think he's gonna attack him. But he is not going to die. Nope. He's going to be hurt now, but so is the cavalry. And we might actually be able to mop up the seconds here, if you will. That damage is going to hurt, but at the very least, I'm going to heal a little bit just by being on this area. So the Oni's going to do some damage. I'm not going to be able to kill them instantly, which is what I was hoping for. How about this guy? Oh, murder his ass. Thank you. That was awesome. And this guy's just going to make a move up here. I hope they don't try to corner me. This is a weird level. We're using NPCs to our advantage as much as possible. Which is probably pretty smart, actually. Now, this salamander, we're just going to keep him still for now. How much health do these guys have left? Not too much, right? That guy's still got 3 health. Cavalry and archer are all weak. We don't have any archers of our own, which is the shitty part here, but... so we're gonna move this guy up. Who should we attack? I think we should attack the... we should kill the cavalry because we can stay outside of the archer's range, at least for a little while. And the archers are gonna have to move, I think, in order to do damage. And we can fall back perfectly here, so that's good. We'll then use the fox monk, I think, to heal the salamander a little bit more. I think things are going better now than they were a little while ago. That's not saying that much, and we're still very low on resources. But we have a ton of moves left with our existing cavalry. We could probably come down here and eat this skull, and then get out of the Oni's effective range. I think this is risky, but I also think it has the best, like, risk-reward potential. But this is very much a unique level in Skulls of the Shogun terms. Yeah, we're going to be outside of the Oni's range, so that's okay. This guy has moves left, but we're just going to keep him where he stands because he's low on health right now. And we have 2 more moves left. We might want to just move our infantry, perhaps into a more Spirit Wally position here, just to make sure that we're a little bit safer moving onwards. I don't know, man. This is a strange mission. I'm really hoping that these demons manage to get something awesome done. That guy's going to become a demon himself, but hopefully the Oni... Or is he going to move away? No, hopefully the Oni is able to take him out next time then. That archer's almost certainly going to die. One of them is anyway, if they just choose to eat skulls. No, the Oni can't attack there. But the Oni only has 1 health left, which is worrying. And they are establishing pretty good resource dominance here, which always worries me, I should say. But the bonus to our current situation... Oh, no. Don't do it! The entire crux of our current situation is that I will use the lightning storm from our demon here to help us out. Or from our demon salamander monk. I understand that my commentary might be a little bit confusing at times here. Alright. Step 1. Kill this archer. We won't be able to move very far backwards, which worries me because I think the Oni will try to get up in our grill. But we're creating certainly a lot of skulls. Just gonna try to give him some other targets to choose from here. We're certainly creating a lot of skulls that we will be able to eat a little later. And maybe get 2 good salamander monks going at the same time. Again, I worry about this existing situation, but I am gonna haunt this place right here. We've used all our turns. Please, God, Oni, just don't come for me. Go for the enemy. I think I triggered him by accident, and I should not have done that. The Oni is gonna, or sorry, the enemy's gonna eat a skull, then probably attack the demon. Yeah, but it's gonna take some damage of its own. I think that's a fight that this infantry will lose, because there's not too many skulls left. Well, thankfully, I believe that other purple demon is just gonna eat this infantry dude here. Because, yeah, there's nobody else in range, really. Oh, no! Well, again, that's some good damage. It's gonna be interesting to see how that fight shakes out as well. They are moving down towards my general. Oh, I don't like anything about this now. This is gonna be an interesting fight. That is for damn sure. Let's think about this for a second. Definitely want to kill this dude. If we kill this dude, all the Oni have moved away, so these skulls belong to us. So that seems like logical solution number 1. Can we just walk up and kill him with infantry? 80% chance to hit. Could we move the other infantry up? I really don't want to miss one of these. Let's try it. Okay, that's a good hit. But now that we've moved him sort of out of range, I think we're going to have to use the salamander. Because of the knockback on that, yeah. Okay, that's fine. We've made things fairly easy on ourselves here. We'll be able to establish some resource dominance, eat all those effing skulls. But should we move up on this side yet? Or should we start doing some damage here? Because this is going to create some problems for us. Probably just want to use the fireball attack that's going to do 3 damage. And then we'll back the hell up because he'll be able to hit me on this turn. And then we'll try to do the same thing with the cavalry. We'll get close. He's going to do some damage to me as well, of course. But if we can do 2 more damage, that means we can kill him next turn. And all is not lost. This cavalry should live as well by the fact that he ate so many skulls. With 1 turn left, I think we want to get up here and start like getting our units closer so that they can haunt next turn. Because we really want to get more resources. I think this started out going very poorly, but is now perhaps working out a little bit more in our favor. The Oni, kill him! Kill him dead! I think that infantry actually is going to die next turn. Oh, nope! Oh, that's a huge miss for me! That actually helps me out a great deal. Oh, he's got another attack. I totally missed out on that. But anyway, that infantry still should die on the next turn. And it will be the Oni's turn fairly soon. Oh, it's going to be their turn right now. Please kill that existing infantry. He's not going for my general yet, which is good. That demon infantry died, which is awesome. Now he's going for my general, and that worries me, as you might expect. But by killing this Oni, we're going to establish some pretty good map control, I think. I don't know. I'm not a strategy guy for the most part, as you can probably tell. It's just going to kill him, right? I hope so. Let's take it. Yes, it will. Okay. So the Oni is dead. Do we get a skull? We do not get a skull, but we will get healed a little bit. Same thing. Oh, what is going on here? This is the worst frame rate I've seen out of this game. I think it's because it's raining, you know. That always acts up on these games. We'll move this guy closer. We can make him a demon on the next turn. We have 3 moves left, so I think one smart move is to get our salamander start eating some skulls, so he can become able to summon the lightning storm as well. Summon Oni is good too. That can end up helping us. And then we're just going to move him, you know, as far away as is humanly possible so that he's not at much risk on the next turn. We're going to try to haunt this area right here. The reason I'm haunting so far away from the enemy is because I want to make sure we have, like, the maximum range away from enemy archers that we possibly... Are you kidding me? He can't haunt yet? He can't haunt yet? Well, we should just have him eat a skull then. I hate to do it, but, you know, it will make him a little bit stronger moving forwards. I find ours, like, not doing so badly right now. It started out hard, but once I figured out the overall strategy, those demons have done a lot for me. The real question is going to be whether the enemy general... Or, sorry, whether the Oni is going to be able to attack my general and, you know, ruin my life. That Oni over there shouldn't be too much of a threat for me, actually. This one is, though. As he gets closer and closer, we'll probably have to awaken our general soon. Or send some dudes back to fight him. Which is, you know, kind of equally shitty, unfortunately. I don't want to awaken our general, because that's going to weaken him. Compared to the other general. But we still have at least, like, one more turn before he gets in range. And we have the Fox Monk that could just heal our general as well. Obviously, I don't want to rely on that, if at all possible. We should probably just kill this infantry here. How much health does he have? My guess is that pretty soon he's just going to wander into the enemy anyway. So why don't we haunt here? Again, getting this rice is important, even if we end up dying as a result. We'll haunt here as well. And the reason we're doing this is so we can get that lightning storm mana, basically, the rice, built up on our dude. I think we should come back here and eat one of these skulls. If we can get 2 guys casting simultaneous lightning storms, that will do a ton of damage. We have lightning shield. It's something. And we have 1 more turn left. What should we do? This guy's got to eat a skull to become a demon. 2 more turns left, I should say. So by eating a skull, he's going to be able to do more damage now. Possibly I could send this guy to fight the Oni. And he could do something else on this turn as well. He could eat another skull if I wanted to. Probably not the best course of action, though. Let's just move him down here so he can kind of be a little bit more flexible. And finally, we'll send out our Salamander Monk a little bit so that he can be in a more offensive position moving forwards. We've got some strong units. And all we have to do now is kind of just keep dominance over the rice paddies here. We're kind of playing a war of attrition here. What are the Oni going to do? This one's going to get closer to my general, I'm sure. No? Oh, whoa! You're not supposed to exist. That is going to hurt as well. I had no idea that they would just continue spawning from these caves. That worries me. Kind of a lot, actually. I figured once they were dead for good. You know, sometimes dead is better. Now I'm not in a great position. And that sucks. But let's think about this. This guy's gotta eat on this turn. This will make him a demon. So let's just have him eat the skull. He'll become a demon. He won't die on this turn regardless. We can also get a second move here. Amazingly, he's not in range of a second enemy spell or an enemy skull. That blows my mind. I could do some attacks here though. I could use the fireball spell on this dude. 80%, 80%. I don't want to kill the Oni because I want him to attack the enemy. Please tell me this works. Alright, that's a good hit. I think that Oni will attack them next turn. We'll send our infantry out here. I guess we could risk it. But let's put our infantry over here so that we have a wall protecting our demon mage. Can we attack this Oni this way? No, we cannot. We should have this guy eat a skull. Otherwise, he's going to find himself in a difficult position in all likelihood. Hide in the bushes if you can, Mr. Cavalry. He can. Now, with 2 moves remaining, we have a Fox Monk who we should get in on it. But I also want to kill this dude right here. Can we do this with our existing infantry? It might not even be worth the effort, actually, to be honest with you. What is this guy going to do with 3 health? Probably not too much. I say we just haunt this rice paddy. This will give us 150 rice over the course of its lifespan. So that's worth the 100 rice lost by losing an infantry, basically. And this fox monk, we got to think of something to do with him. I guess we're just going to move him kind of closer into this situation right here. Not too close. Close enough that he might take damage from the infantry, but not from the demons, which is fine by me. Again, as we slowly starve them of rice, should be able to turn this into a victory. You're going to attack the Oni? That seems like a silly decision. On the other hand, it does mean that I'm the only target now. And that salamander only has 1 HP. Please don't lose the salamander. He's very important to me right now. Alright, you can attack the infantry. That's fine by me. Real question, can this salamander get out of this... Oh, he didn't attack somehow. Can the salamander get out of this situation without dying? Maybe with a fox monk heal, I'll get very lucky. But I think we should just start pushing like the left side of the map or the right side. Where we can maybe get some shots in on the enemy general finally. I don't know. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Alright, let's think about this. Some of these guys are hurt. That guy's hurt a little bit. We have 500 rice and we're gaining more than 100 per turn. So I could use a lightning storm. That will hit, damages all enemies in a given range. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. We could do it twice. And that would kill both of those Oni, would it not? This might be huge, actually. Let's try this. It's risky, and it might actually benefit the enemy as much as it benefits myself. By the enemy, of course, I mean the green team, not the actual demons themselves. But we killed 2 Oni there. And he's got to end of this turn now, which is not great. But then we can use our fox monk to heal him. Which is very important, because otherwise he is going to die. We do need to kill this other Oni as well. How much health does he have? 6 out of 8. Interesting. Well, with 2 attacks from our fox monk here, he should die, and he's not going to be able to do any attacking. And the fact that we're strong enough to take out these demons indicates to me that we might be strong enough to take out the enemy general. Every level in Skulls of the Shogun for me now is just, I don't think I can do this. Oh, I did it. Which is fine by me, obviously. This guy is still in a rough spot. I'm just going to move around here. Again, oh, that rice has already been milked dry, actually. So why don't we just move outwards? I can't eat this skull, but I can at least try to get far enough away that this guy won't attack me anymore. Who's in a bad spot? The salamander's in a bad spot. He could die on this next turn. This guy's in a great spot, though. General's A-okay. Cavalry, not doing so hot. Maybe we should just try to get an infantry kind of healed up here. And obviously we're going to try to get out of this situation as soon as possible because more demons will just continue coming. And we're going to run up the left side here. Because I think that is our best opportunity. And now that they have no resources and I have a lot, I'm not necessarily confident. Confident might not be the right word. It's going to be an interesting decision to see who the Oni chooses to attack on his turn. I imagine his general will be awakening fairly soon. Please don't attack. Yes, thank you! Oni, you are the greatest! And you let yourself get killed to benefit me! I'm so happy right now. Again, our rice continues to flow in. The more rice we get, the more damage we can do via the lightning storm. Infantry can just murder this dude. And now we're going to start whittling the enemy down. Didn't think it could be done. We're going to do it, though. Okay, so this guy has to be healed before we make any big moves. So we're just going to heal him up a little bit there. We should have him eat a skull, probably. So let's take our salamander here. Eat skull, please. He won't be able to move too much after that. But we'll start to be able to make our way up here. Now, here's the question. Can I do damage to these guys right now? How many archers do they have? 1, 2. Interesting. I think we should move up just a little bit. Oh, that salamander can't move. We have 2 moves left. This infantry... We'll move up a little bit with the cavalry. We'll actually have the cavalry... Actually, he should not eat a skull. Let's put the cavalry right here. Feeling pretty strong. I've got demon units. Yes, I do. I've got demon units. How about you? Well, unfortunately for him, he does not. So... assuming our rice advantage keeps pouring in and I use our spells appropriately, I think we've got a decent chance here. And after he awakens his general, I'll probably awaken our general because... wait, do we... Oh, we still have an infantry left over here. Okay, so he should eat a skull. That's a big move here. Because... Oh, come on. Take... Where is he? There we go. We're going to have him eat a skull on this turn so that he can possibly become a demon as well. There's so many skulls down here, it would be a shame to just see them go to waste. But we want to get everybody kind of out of this situation as soon as possible, because we don't want any more demons to come out. Now, we should probably have this infantry eat a skull as well. He can get a little bit stronger and possibly become a demon on a turn or two. Now, with our Fox Monk, we should move him up here and heal one of these units. Who's hurt? That cavalry's hurt, the Salamander's hurt. We'll heal the cavalry for now. Cavalry, I should say. I always mispronounce it, but he was getting fairly low, so we'll just wait here. And I'm starting to think that our victory here is basically unavoidable. He has no resources coming in, so yeah, good idea. Provided we can attack him from afar. Oh, no! No, this is not right now! You are not welcome here! This suit is black. Nah, I don't feel good about making a Borat reference in 2013. Okay, so let's think about this. Can he attack us? Will he attack us? If we get too close, he will not attack us. What? Okay, one second. I'm doing something wrong here. I have to get far enough away that he can actually do the attack. Okay, so we're going to do spell 1, like so. Ba-boom, he's hurt. Do it again. He's hurt again. As long as we can just kill the demon in one turn, then it doesn't really make too much of a difference. That salamander is so hurt. We should use our spell again. Hit him like so. If there was a skull for him to eat, that would be beneficial, but sadly there's not. Can't really cast a lightning storm, so let's just keep him here. Fox Monk, we're obviously going to have heal our salamander. Just get a little closer. It's only going to do 3, but it's something. We could also eat some skulls with our Fox Monk and have him do some good stuff for us. With 600 rice, I'm just saving this in the hopes... This guy should just eat a skull as well. I'm just saving it in the hopes that we can use like a ton of lightning storms. And now we can probably just move our other infantry up here. And we're going to try to do the same thing. Basically just get him close to the enemy. And we'll just end our turn like so. But before I end, I'm going to take a quick break for a second. You can probably guess why, but I'll be back. And I'm back, so let's get started here. Well, get continued, I guess. And as long as we can stay reasonably far away from the enemies, I'm going to be pleased. This seems like if he moves the Salamander Monk close down here, tries to cast a spell, it'll do some damage. Not a whole lot, and he only did it to the infantry, so that doesn't bother me. We could probably easily kill a number of his units this turn, and that's going to be the end of resources for everybody involved. So first things first, we have Salamanders. They need health, but the first thing they need to do is absolutely destroy these enemies. So why don't we attack... how much damage do we take there? It looks like we take 2, but we do a ton. We could just summon an Oni and like rage hard against him, but I think that's a bad idea for now. Let's use some 0 mana spells. We'll attack like this. Possibly send our infantry up to finish the job, I guess. Although we should definitely do a second attack here. So let's do a second attack on the one behind him, I think. Because we could probably have our infantry finish the job on that existing Salamander Monk. Let's think about this for a second, though. Let me think. We definitely need to use our Fox Monk to heal. Let's use our other demon here. Actually, he should be able to kill both of them easily. So let's kill the Salamander Monk first, like so. And then we will kill the infantry, like so. And we're still saving all of what is essentially our mana in the form of this rice, which is good. They're both, that one is okay for health. We can form a spirit wall here so that the infantry will probably take the brunt of the damage if we have any future attacks coming. How about this cavalry right here? How's he doing? Well, we'll move him up to the front as well. Possibly he could be able to attack enemy archers next turn. Then we're going to use the Fox Monk. We're going to move him up to the front lines here, basically. Can I select him? There we go. And then we will use our heal, and we'll heal the Salamander, who is very hurt. Who could possibly die on the next turn, but hopefully does not. And this is a fairly good squad we've got going for ourselves here. But remember, we could also heal ourselves. The general is not awakened yet. Did he just do 0 moves? Wow, that is weird. We gained like 25 more rice, which is good. It puts us at 700, which, you know, gives us an extra cast of our spell, basically. Spells, maybe I should say. And we're just going to move this guy up. Then, here's the question. What do we do now? Do we have anybody in here who could possibly become a demon? The infantry could become a demon. So we're going to eat this skull. Again, we could use this for our Fox Monk as well. Then I think on this turn, we just fall back. We have the advantage here for sure. So we're just going to wait here and end our turn. And then we're going to see what the computer does. If the computer stands still, I'm going to slowly begin a march. Wow. I'm going to slowly begin a march towards the enemy where I can use the lightning storms to absolutely decimate them. I'm pretty sure we're going to be fine here. Might want to get my general in on the action just because if this attack fails, obviously that's going to be, you know, the end of the game for us. I'm moving this infantry member up first before we get going, because apparently he's stuck in a stalemate. So, we could also summon that second salamander monk. Don't get me wrong, I want to do that. But first things first, we just want to get this infantry member up here so he can act as increased defense for us. They're going to continue doing nothing, and if I could just get in range to drop some fat lightning storms on them, they are going to have a bad time. So here we go. We've established our spirit wall. This is going to be the last low turn. And since they continue to do nothing, it's going to be very interesting. Their general should have a ton of HP, but we should be able to just absolutely decimate his defenses. So let's move our infantry up a little bit. There's a skull up here. I don't know who I want to eat that yet. And again, our infantry, like so. We'll use our cavalry. And then the salamander monks. And I'm expecting some attacks to start coming in now. Our spells are not going to be able to hit them yet. Next turn might be where the beauty happens. Yeah, okay. So we're going to end our turn here. Again, it's going to be... they're going to awaken their general, I think? No, they didn't do anything. Jesus, this could be interesting. First things first, I just want to take a look with our salamander monk. If we move him up as far as he can go, the lightning storm will hit so many of them that it's absolutely worth it. Okay. So I think what we want to do... Step one is just move some infantry up as far as they can go. This is risky. This is going to be like the final assault here. But I think, you know, mathematically figured out that this is the right decision. So we're going to move Salamander Monk 1 up and just check the lightning storm range. That's going to be very good. Is it actually going to damage those guys? It's only going to hit 3 of them? I hope that's not the case, but if so, we might as well put him over here so he's behind the spirit wall. Well, it's going to hit at least 3. Actually, if we put it here, it'll hit all 6 of those guys. So that's very beneficial, obviously. It might have hit the general as well. It didn't hit the general as well. And he can actually do it twice. So let's do that. That'll kill almost all of these guys. And, oh man, that is good strategy on my part. I'm starting to see why the developers said this was their favorite level. And then for another, what, 200, we can do 2 more storms here. Oh, is he not in range? He is in range. You just have to get very close. Ah, you know what? We could just do the... Is this... Okay, he's 80%. That's worth it, I think. Let's do our attacks here. Got to get through the dialogue first. Please hit. Please don't miss. That's a good hit. And we'll just do it again, basically, because the lightning storm apparently was not in range. And they both hit. That's fantastic. So the general is basically dead already. Can we get in there and actually hit him from here? We cannot. We'll just establish a line here. And I'm pretty sure this dude is effed. This mission went surprisingly well considering how badly it started. He's only got 7 health. I don't know what he's going to do. Attack some of us twice and then die on the next turn. Very happy with my execution here. And he should be happy with his execution as well because he is basically effed. Very pleased with my play. I don't often say that when I play strategy games, but yeah, basically totally screwed him here. So we're going to drop a lightning storm on him, obviously. And why don't we just do it again, like so, with a fireball. And that will do it. And with his death, I really hope that we earned some golden skulls there, but we'll see. That's going to be the end of the third world. Again, not the third world in that way, you sicko. I guess that doesn't make you sicko, but... let's see what happens now. If we get to see Sakura, if we move on to the next world. Yeah, enough of this hot, wet, Oni and Raiden lightning-filled nightmare. Let's get out of here. Thank you. I hate those lightning storms, but it was nice to get acclimated or introduced to those salamander mages, and I'm very impressed with the way that it's gone so far. We are now in 20th place. We are 60% of the way through the game, defeated at least 5 Oni. Didn't defeat the enemy general with our general. We easily could have done that, but I didn't know what the conditions were going in. So we're going to enter the 4th world here, which seems to just be a land with trees on fire. The Fujin Falls is where we're going to be going to next. So as always, I hope you guys have enjoyed these. These have been some long episodes, and I assume they are only going to get longer as we move ahead. But again, in any case, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.